Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jeff Masters. Welcome to the second game of the night here for Nemesis. I'm Jeff Masters, and in the booth with me, I've got Seabiscuit. How you doing, Seabiscuit?
Hey Jeff, super excited to be casting with our guest star from the Sloth Casting Org, I guess we'll call it. Last minute replacement, and excited to see what you can bring to the table, my friend.
Well, thank you very much, sir. I'm eager to see how these two teams are going to be playing tonight with the Assassins and Dissolved going at it. So, this is about to be an interesting matchup, I'm sure, once we get things rolling.
Yeah, very interesting matchup. Assassins, you're pretty familiar with one player on that team, I'm pretty sure, in Sands.
Yes, sir.
I think you might know him a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But over on the Dissolved half, we got RLA Aspect. I almost called him RLA Spec. My bad. RL Aspect, very good player. Rio, I always struggle with his name. Also a solid player. And then a guy I haven't seen before, personally. Can't comment too hard. But Flame Intruder. Interesting name. I always think good names equal good players. So he's probably a good player, in my opinion.
Yep, well, I think we're all going to see in just a moment. I think it looks like we've got everybody here in the lobby. Am I correct?
I believe so.
Alrighty. So we should be getting started here in just a couple seconds.
Yeah, worth noting. It looks like Redwater's possibly subbing up. I don't know. Wait, what? I don't know. It looks like there might be a sub, or I'm just going crazy. I can't tell. But I think I'm going to go with Assassins 3-1 here as we're getting started quick and ready to go. See him jumping the gun on us a little bit, but we still love him.
It's all right already. On the side, you got Moxon coming up. Oh, misses out underneath the ball. It's RL Aspect. It's challenged by Redwater. It's up the back wall. Snipe there. Try to send it down towards midfield. Sands is up in the air with the read. Moxon gets a tap, though. Intercepts that pass down to the corner now. Redwater to challenge. RL Aspect quickly up the sidewall. But it's down now. Snipe is the last man. Little helping nudge from RL Aspect as well up into the corner. Misses the challenge with Megalodon. Pass up to Snipe, but it's blocked. Now over to the corner. Redwater to slam it down. RL Aspect trying to get a cut here. Gets a 50. Sends it to the corner. Sands is looking to challenge. Across the back wall. Megalodon sends it down towards center, but doesn't end up having anything really happen out of it. Ball's up in the air. Megalodon's low. Ooh, but that touch heading towards his own net. Luckily, Snipe was there to get it. That was a really close call. Could have gone really poorly. Now down to the corner. RL Aspect to challenge. Megalodon trying to get some action going here. And now it looks like just kind of stalled here in this corner. Redwater looking for a pass to Megalodon. Comes off the car, off the ceiling. Got some challenges so far. Not too many shots on net from either team, really. Kind of just been relaxed. I'm not seeing a whole lot of control, really. It looks like there's kind of a lot of chaos out on the field. Correct me if I'm wrong, Seabiscuit, but it just seems like these teams are kind of a little bit sporadic right now. I don't know if they're just maybe not entirely warm yet or not.
Yeah, I can second that motion, Jeff. I think it's a lot of back and forth. You see it a lot on these Saturday night Rocket League games. First game, both teams a little nervous. You got a crowd watching. You might not have been on stream too many times before. And a lot of boomer ball back and forth. Grand total of 2 shots between the two teams, 1 for each. So a lot of midfield play. I think one team can look for a pass, maybe find a goal, something along that nature, and we'll be moving.
Yeah, I think that these teams just need a little bit more time to kind of get things settled in. Sands takes a shot, but it's high off the back wall. Cleared far by Snipe. Is that going to fall in? It is! Oh, RL Aspect trying to get the angle. Snipe following it up, and that's going to be a goal.
Yeah, Snipe following it up, and I think Aspect actually might have saved that for the Assassins team, but sniping that angle, honestly, from the top left. I mean, really great shot and really great finish, and Dissolve coming out, getting the first goal, and a first goal in half the game, so we'll see how it goes for the second half.
So finally, the 0-0 has been broken right around the halfway marks, you just said. Shot, ooh, already trying to challenge is Megalodon, but good defense. So now Redwater over towards the side. Oh, can't get it past RL Aspect. Almost going to have another shot on net. He misses the boost in the corner. A lot of bumping plays going on. Snipe way up high. Looks like he didn't have the accuracy like he did on the previous shot. Sands trying to feed this downfield. He's got no one to help him out, though. Redwater. Ooh, Moxon sent that one down. Snipe is quick to pick it up. Take it down the sidewall. He's got it past Sands. Sands is on the retreat now. What's he going to put this? Oh, that was an interesting play there. Luckily, Megalodon did not send that one into his own goal. I was worried there for a second. Sands getting slammed around as he passes up to Megalodon. No contact made. Redwater looking for the center. It's blocked by Snipe and also saved. So you now see Sands kind of looking for some 50 plays, not quite going his. So a lot of challenges. So far, I'm struggling. It looks like Assassins are really struggling to maintain some good possession and passes to each other. So we'll see if they can kind of get things going. Nearing that minute mark. They don't have much time left. They kind of just need to get some of the kinks out. It's been a low-scoring game, so I mean, they're not. It's obviously not too far away that they can tie this thing back up. But they just need to try to figure something out here in the last couple seconds of this match. But so far, their opponent has not really yielded too much of the field to them. And I haven't seen them really get in too good of a position to kind of capitalize on this. Snipe looking for an angle. Doesn't quite get it. So Megalodon clears this one up to Redwater. Passing down to center. Sands was not there in time. Or maybe the pass was just a little bit too far forward. I couldn't tell from the angle that I had. Redwater. Oh, the shot goes above his head. I saw it coming. I don't know if you did.
Boost pain feel for Redwater here. Ball shot almost right at his face, but when you're rocking like 5 boosts, that's a pretty hard shot to save, and a great angle once again by this Dissolve team. 2 really nice angled shots from the left and right to get this 2-0 lead for them.
Yeah, honestly, with 25 seconds left and 2 goals, with not too much offensive pressure, I say that, but then they get a shot here with the demo play. All of a sudden, looking like the Assassins just decided to wake up a little bit.
That's all you got to say is winnable. Big demo by Megalodon and Sands right there to clean up. Great save by Aspect, but can't save everything when you're the last one back that long.
Indeed. So, final few seconds, 17 left on the clock. Looks like the Assassins are going to go for a couple of physical bumping plays. We'll see if they can do it in the last 10. Redwater clearing it out towards the side. Oh, Snipe intercepting that, though. Time ticking down. Trying to clear it downfield. Moxon keeps it up instead of letting it drop. RL Aspect to the corner. Oh, miss. Oh, wasn't that something? Thought it was going to go somewhere, but ended up getting stalled. So the winner for the first game is going to be Dissolved after a long time of seemed like hardly any pressure. Then it's towards the end, I feel like the team started coming together a little bit more.
Yeah, Dissolved getting that 2-0 lead early, and Assassins kind of coming out flat. Not a lot of pressure as a whole, but they did end up winning the shot total in this game. Sorry, I had a burp, could not control it. They did end up winning the shot total in this game with a lot of late game pressure, and I think they might have found something they can work off of with those bumps and demo plays. When you have a team that's so locked in on defense and so hard to get by, you need to find those bumps and stuff as you rotate through to really open up a shot or two. Mm-hmm. And if Assassins can build off of that, they can probably find a way to win a game, 2, maybe 3. We never know.
Yeah, definitely. I've felt like even from games that I've seen where bumping plays come in, it's really a dynamic that I feel like even most times can trigger people and really throw their mental game off just because people think it's toxic. But it's a game mechanic. Some people might not like it, but I feel like it works. And so if the Assassins can kind of get that sort of play style to work, I feel like this might be an interesting following match.
It's a fair mechanic anywhere but casual, Jeff. That's my opinion.
Fair enough. All right, so into game. Assassins looking to have a little bit of revenge here as Dissolve took first game. We'll see how this one plays out. So Megalodon and Snipe up to the pitch. It goes the Assassin's way, but it's cleared back down to midfield. Megalodon is up in the air. Snipe awaiting that one. That's a shot on goal. Redwater's going to get a save, but Sands also doubled up with him. Good challenge there, getting that over RL Aspect. But a shame you could not get to the ball afterwards. Ooh, no boost from Moxon, so Megalodon clears this one to the corner, looking for the pass. Redwater's oh, my bad. There's a little bit of lag on my end, so Sands scores the ball.
Sands getting a score, and this is the opposite of game one here. Instead of waiting 2.5 minutes, Assassin's coming out fast and aggressive, finding one good touch to the midfield, and Sands almost sold it. Almost, but he put it in.
Yeah, so Assassins have the lead. Not even 30 seconds into the first match. Definitely bringing the pressure. We'll see if they can kind of keep that going. Right here, they already got another pass to Sands, and that's going to be goal number 2.
He's thick. I mean, what? Redwater coming down, faking out Moxon on the wall, and Sands just dunking RL Aspect into the bottom of the net. Nothing you can really do. He could have shot it past him, but he took the disrespectful dunk instead. I respect him, man.
Hey, oh, Moxon looking for the shot. Redwater coming back quickly, but freaking face plants into Sands. So a little bit, threw off the defense a little bit. RL Aspect takes possession in the corner, looking for that dribble play. Does not get it. Snipe keeps the possession in the corner, looking for a pass to Moxon. Slams it down off the ground, and it's going to hit off the crossbar and fall in.
Yeah, and a little kerfuffle here out of the Assassins. Redwater and Sands both going and both getting outspeeded by Moxon, and we are a minute in, and we've seen as many goals as we saw in game one total. So this is looking like it might be a high-scoring affair.
I think both teams are kind of getting used to the play style now, and so I totally agree with you. I feel like this is going to be a much higher scoring game than we previously saw. That challenge goes the Assassin's way up to this corner. Bump on RL Aspect, but he still maintains pressure. Good air dribble, carrying this one all the way to the corner. Redwater misses a shot. Sands helps him out. So Redwater trying to maintain possession. Could not do it. Loses out a challenge. Sands tapping this one to the corner, but Aspect gets a pass out. That's a shot from Snipe. Redwater gets the save. Megalodon pinches it to the corner. And it looks like Redwater's a little bit low on boost, if any. So Snipe's got a shot here, looking for the angle. He gets it. Good defense from Assassin so far. And I'm seeing, well, right there, save for that aspect right there, I'm seeing a little bit more solid gameplay out of both of these teams, but kind of right there, things just sort of broke down very quickly with that double.
Yeah, Assassin's double committing a lot here on defense, committing almost 3 people really to that corner. Megalodon just getting the back post after being over there, and Moxon, pretty routine shot for him. He continuously does that, and now we're back to tied, and I barely can catch my breath before a team's putting in a goal, Jeff.
Yeah. So Megalodon, gets a play out to the side, trying to find it downfield. A little bit awkward. Sands popping this one up to the middle. But the bump play from Megalodon into Sands kind of messes up any play that they really had there. Pass around center. Megalodon's already up in the air, beats out the defense for goal 3.
When you mess up a teammate solo play, it's an IOU one, and Megalodon, he got his IOU back for Sands right there. But a nice read off the backboard by a great pass to Redwater, beating out the whole dissolved defense.
Yeah, so right now we're already 5 goals scored, still 3 minutes to play. And oh my goodness, what a whiff.
I tabbed out for 2 seconds to claim my channel points, and this is what I miss. All right, wow. Snipe with the shot, and Redwater just unable to make the read. And just as fast as we had a lead for Assassins, we have a tied game again for Dissolve.
Oh my goodness. So with the equalizer being scored, kickoff goal, maybe? No, off the goal post. And now with a demo in play, it's falling back towards the Assassin side of the field. Redwater taking this one up the wall. Gets it past RL Aspect. Good center. Might have a shot here. Fakes out the defense. It's still in front of the goal, but it doesn't go in.
Just doesn't go in. I don't know what to say. But great play by Redwater, and just a greater play by Snipe to not let that float around his goal line for very long.
Yeah, I was really surprised not to see that fall in. I thought it was going to go. It was like all there, all the stars were aligning, and then all of a sudden just nope, didn't fall quite right. So still 3-3, approaching 2 minutes now. That bump on RL Aspect might set him back for a good rotation. Moxon trying to get the pass. Redwater to intercept. Does he have a follow-up with Megalodon kind of doubling? Not the best of clears from Snipe, so Sands kind of gets a shot, passes it down to Megalodon, pops it a little bit too far, so that's going to be cleared the other way. Playing a little bit of some boomer ball right now. Ooh, Sands couldn't quite get the touch he wanted there. RL Aspect looking for the pass to Snipe. Ooh, Megalodon went up expecting a shot, and no shot came. I don't know if that's what you would call a tactical whiff, or maybe that was a fake.
Well, a little bit both for sure.
Yeah, so Sands trying to bring this one around. RL Aspect blocking it. Goes over top of Redwater. Not sure what's happening with the Assassins. They're kind of missing some very key plays right now. Good 50 from Snipe, keeping that one in the corner. Not allowing that one to be cleared out too far, but Redwater trying to get this one moving down farther. RL Aspect burns all his boost. Couldn't hammer it too hard. That shot goes hard into the backboard. Megalodon, the shot not even close to the goal. So Assassins kind of really need to step up their accuracy on their shots here and make their touches count. They're getting some pressure, but it's... Ooh, what a 50 from Redwater. Still in front of the goal, and Sands is going to finish it up.
And Redwater setting up this whole play, good control, great 50 over Aspect, and I don't know if Megalodon... Yeah, Megalodon bumping Moxon straight back to the ground and said, nah, sir, you ain't contesting this. We're looking to take game 2 and equalize the series up.
And you see it, they're playing with those kind of, that physical play right there from Megalodon, really set it up. I mean, not to take away from what Redwater did with that 50, a really well-placed 50 to keep it dead center in front of the goal. So 40 seconds, and Dissolve are trying to get it back in their favor, but Assassins have a 1-goal lead. We'll see if they can maintain it through the rest of this game, or can they send it into overtime. Snipe winning out of 50 over top. Moxon challenges with Megalodon down into the corner. Sands for a challenge. RL Aspect winning that one. Megalodon takes a shot. Snipe pops it up. 10 seconds now left on the clock. Looking for the goal. Can't quite get it. So now it's down to midfield. Just a really good clear here from Sands. Just keep it controlled in the corner and let it touch. And that's going to be game number 2.
Game 2, we're tied up. Assassins, a much better showing in this one. Still only a 1-goal game, but much more offensive presence for them as a team. Once again, winning the shot totals by a grand total of 1, which is all it takes. 1 more shot, 1 more goal, and you get you a win. But just a much more solid performance for Assassins. Dissolved. Really need to clean up that defensive end a little bit. I think both teams really could, looking at the scoreline. Both teams double committing a lot on their back end and just kind of throwing away defensive possessions, not getting a lot of counterattack opportunities as a result. So it's leading to a lot of, I won't call them trash goals, but for lack of a better word, I'm going to call them trash goals. But I just think a little more cleanliness out of one of these teams could be a big difference coming down the stretch here of this best of 5.
Yeah, completely agree with you. You saw it. Definitely double commits on both sides of the field. I felt like it would have been... I felt like that game could have gone either way. Double commits out of the way, because that was really what crushed both of them to let people score on them, was just double commits. So we'll see if they can kind of get that thing, that defensive end of it, fully solved in this game into game number 3. If that's the case, it's going to be a really interesting, pressure, shot, and defense save type of match. So Moxon already getting a challenge out. Sends it a little bit too far in front. Aspect can't quite get a touch. It's off the backboard. Redwater to win out that challenge. Megalodon wins his 50. Can Sands... Oh, no, it's Redwater. He's up in the air. Takes the shot. Megalodon with the demo. Savagery.
Oh, and like a shark in the water, Megalodon coming through the Redwater, I guess, in this case, and just taking down RL Aspect as the last man back, and Redwater put it on net. That's all you need to do when that demo's that strong.
You could definitely tell Megalodon smelled blood in the water when that opportunity arose, and it ends up paying off. So Assassins hold a 1-goal lead. Moxon trying to return the favor, getting the pass down, but it's blocked by Megalodon. Looks like Redwater and Megalodon doubled up. It's not going to hurt them too much here. Megalodon picks up some boost, passes to Sands. It's over top of all the defense, and Sands scores goal number 2.
I'm not for sure. I need to be corrected, but I think Megalodon once again gets a bump here on Snipe, just to really show them he is out for blood, like you said. He is just getting all these bumps, clearing out the third, and Redwater and Sands so far have been the beneficiaries of that.
Yeah, that physical gameplay really playing off for Assassins right now. Interesting play there from Sands. Maybe just didn't see Redwater, or a little bit of lack of communication there. Snipe, who could have had the angle there, missing out, but it's still on the Assassin side of the field. Moxon trying to get the pass. Sands around the backboard. The shot goes over top of Sands. RL Aspect couldn't get a shot either. So now Megalodon trying to pass it out to Sands. Gets it past Moxon. No one in the backfield. Shot from Megalodon. That's going to be goal number 3.
Yep, and this time no bumps needed. Sands beating out the third. Tactically whiffing on that corner read because he realized Megalodon was in a better position. And Megalodon putting it right over the top of Snipe's head.
Yeah, so really, Assassins stepping their gameplay up a lot. Very offensive, getting a lot of pressure. Ooh, but that's right there from Sands is going to cost them as Dissolve have finally broken the silence.
Yeah, Aspect getting a good touch, and Megalodon and Sands kind of double committing really to that ball. Sands needing to be a little more passive with Megalodon pushing out to the midfield there, and Aspect getting a 2-for-1 special and a free goal out of it at the end of the day.
RL Aspect winning out the kickoff, but now it's back down to Dissolve side of the field. Megalodon, even after getting bumped, trying to get a bump on Moxon himself, trying to channel that boost. Moxon's got none in the corner, trying to get a dribble out. You got 2 in the corner now. RL Aspect back passing to Snipe. Good pass, a little floater shot, but Redwater is all over that. Moxon coming off the sidewall, trying to get a shot. Good clear from Megalodon all the way to the other end. Gets a good read. Ooh, but Snipe is up in the air before Sands can really commit to that shot. Passing over to Redwater. Ooh, missing out. So missed opportunity. It's going to go the other way now. The demo play from Snipe, I don't know if that put him out of position because Moxon kind of had to push up really quick. You see some couple of demo plays coming out from Dissolve. Maybe they're trying to get into that physical aspect of it as well. Because, I mean, so far they've got 1 goal, but I still feel like Dissolved are almost playing way slower compared to how Assassins are right now.
Assassins really came out with a higher pace than we've seen out of them in the last 2 games, and that can be hard as a team to adjust to a different pace of team. And I think our Aspect right there before getting 2 demos and now a solo play to score it all at once. Just really churning up the tempo for his team, honestly.
I'm honestly surprised to see Megalodon kind of let that. Maybe he thought he was going to go up into the air with the goal, and that's why he kind of went up the wall. Just way too much time given on that solo play. So now only a 1-goal lead, looking like Dissolve might be coming back here as we near the midpoint of this game. Moxon gets a good challenge in the corner. Redwater looked like he got bumped a bit. And now it's still in the corner. Moxon trying to pick up a couple boost pads. He's got nothing along with RL Aspect. So Dissolve looking a little bit boost star for the offensive side of things. Redwater kind of just chilling up in the air. RL Aspect from his own corner gets a pop over top of Sands. Does he have a second? No, he loses out the challenge to Redwater. And now a shot fired to the top left corner, and it's going to sink in.
And right here, a little bit of panic ensuing for Dissolved. Sands misses his touch, leaves a free clear for Moxon, but Moxon handing the ball to Redwater. And Redwater, you can't get much more top left than that, I don't think, Jeff.
Yeah, that was like just in the pocket where it sinks in. It looks so beautifully when it happens. So
Poetry
now,
in motion.
Yeah, indeed. It looks like, ooh, they might get a 5th goal here, but no. So far, Assassins with a 2-goal lead, still maintaining really good pressure. That shot from Sands was not on target. Redwater's was, but that's a good saving clear from Dissolved. Quickly turned back around by Megalodon. We'll see if he can keep the pressure. RL Aspect kind of carries it over top. Oh, I think Megalodon was going for a demo. Instead, slammed it all the way back to his own corner. See if that costs them any possession here. Moxon picking up a couple boost pads. Redwater trying to 50 it out. Gets it past. Where's the defense at?
I think the defense just got bamboozled, Jeff. I don't know. Redwater. Sorry, I should not have eaten McDonald's before this. Redwater up and over the top of one, and then Snipe getting beat down and under. Just a really great solo play by him and a really crucial goal when it felt like Dissolve might be mounting some momentum here. Assassins quickly get that 3-goal lead back that they had before.
I don't know if maybe just Dissolve, they put a lot of faith in that third and just couldn't quite get it. So now they've got 1 minute and 15 to try to score 3 goals. I mean, it's not impossible. It's not likely to happen, but it's not impossible. But we'll see if Dissolve can kind of turn up the heat here as the last minute approaches. Megalodon trying to go up for a challenge, but it's cleared by Snipe. Sands to the middle. No one's there, so that's going to be a free clear from Moxon. Quick turn from Redwater again. The third kind of just chilling around. had someone been there from his team, I think that Assassins might have scored even a 6th goal there. So RL Aspect looking for a solo play. Redwater gets the clear, and it's going to fall in again.
And there goes a reverse caster curse. I think you spoke about a 6th goal, and that seconds later, Redwater dunking out the defense, overcommitted the other 2, and that 6th goal you thought might happen. Well, it did, Jeff. It definitely did.
Oh my goodness, it definitely did, and a disrespectful goal too. Just using the opponent as a springboard. Those are just they're so nasty when you get those hits. So now it looks like Assassins really have a comfortable lead in this 3rd game. Looking like the series could go 2-1 as long as they hold out, which I don't doubt that they will. Dissolved really got to step it up, I feel like, as these games still go out, because I don't know what happened, but something is clicking for Assassins, and Dissolved do not look like they're prepared to handle it. But I'm not going to put anything past any team. You know, maybe they just need to do like in the professionals, take a little tactical timeout, you know what I'm saying, talking amongst each other, or really just make use of that time after the game is over to try to figure out what the hell is going on and what they can do to really challenge such an aggressive team from the Assassins gameplay.
I think the first step of that we talked about between the last 2 games is not overcommitting, not double committing. And if you look at Assassins here, even though Sands is bottom of the leaderboard, he was really running that 3rd man role all game for them. And as a 3rd man myself, I can always appreciate a good 3rd. Really allowing Megalodon and Redwater to kind of chase a little more while still being able to secure that defensive end. It does help when the other team only takes 4 shots, so you don't have to play as much defense. But I do think Dissolve needs to almost either look to demo Sands a little bit and move him out of that 3rd man spot to open up some offensive opportunities, and or stop going 3 deep on offense and kind of mimic the same style. Maybe leave Moxon or Snipe or Aspect, whoever they feel is their best defender, back to really help the other 2 look for some 2-man offensive opportunities, which they should be able to get.
Yeah. So yeah, they Dissolve definitely have some work to do here, but I don't doubt that they can do it. So we'll just see if they're able to pull it together, because Assassins is coming out swinging, and so I'm hoping that Dissolve can get their gameplay together, because it's turning out to be a really good matchup if they can.
And it is match point. So now any loss by Dissolve, and they're going home, going back off to Christmas break for 2 weeks of non-play with a loss in their back pocket.
Sands in the corner off the kickoff, trying to feed it down. Moxon passed a little too far. It's out of the reach of Aspect. Megalodon misses out his shot. Moxon gets a sneaky shot right over top of one of the defenders.
Sneaky. Megalodon tried really hard. I was actually impressed he even touched that, but Redwater not quite able to beat Moxon. Moxon putting it in. I think that's the fastest goal we've seen so far in the series by about 2 seconds. And Dissolved coming out swinging, showing they're not ready to go home yet.
Yeah, so Dissolved with the early lead, not even 15 seconds into the match. And already they're back on Assassin's side of the field again, trying to challenge the net. A bumping play from Megalodon, trying to give Sands some room. He's got no boost, though, to work with, so Moxon gets up the wall before him. Some bumping plays coming out. Sands got no boost still. Redwater getting the helping clear out. Megalodon could not get to the shot. That's Redwater, gets a challenge, and then a 50. Sands looks like he's a little bit too far forward. That ball bounced a little bit behind him. And so now Dissolved have kind of regained possession. He can't do too much with it. Got to pass it off to Aspect as he had no boost there. Rolls around the back wall. Megalodon looking for a challenge. Good 50 from Snipe. Sands wins his challenge, but RL Aspect really quick getting back to it. Oh, and the speed from Dissolved right now ends up working out with a 2nd goal coming in.
Yeah, and it's looking like Assassin's playing a little too passive, scared to lose. And when you're scared to lose, you will lose. They need to really pick up their pace, because Aspect just walked the whole team, and Moxon gets the beneficiary of that one with the open net.
Yes, already 2 goals being scored, and Assassins have not hardly left their side of the field. We'll see if they can tighten things up here, because it looks like Dissolved is trying to take this into Game 5 and not go out here on a 3-1 loss. So, Megalodon, good shot, popping it all the way down towards that side. RL Aspect dinks it down into the middle. Could not control it. Assassins could not control it quite as much as they wanted to. Megalodon turning it around, snipes up in the air, pops it up, it's off the ceiling a little bit hard, but Aspect is still there. Snipe turning towards the net, no one's in the goal. Redwater having to rush over, but it looks like Moxon overcommitted, so now he's on the back foot. Good 50 coming out, but Snipe again beating out the offense. And so far, really nothing coming around center that Assassins have really been able to capitalize on. That one's right in front of the goal, but did Moxon miss?
Yeah.
It looked like Moxon just missed that, and he went over top of it. I thought Redwater was on the underside. I can't believe that. I thought that was going to be goal number 3 for Dissolved. Ooh. Megalodon finding the open net, though.
That last second flip, I thought Megalodon didn't have a flip. I have to imagine the defense didn't think he still had a flip. I have to think the viewers didn't think he still had a flip. I don't know how he still had a flip, but he still had a flip, and he scored the goal and gave Assassins a chance.
He pulled that flip out to the last possible second that he could nail it and got it to go off. Good challenge from Sands getting that read. Redwater couldn't quite get the cut. Is Sands going to go for the bumping play? Megalodon wins out of 50. Doesn't go too far. Moxon kind of reaching. Sands trying to bring this one around. Back passes to Redwater looking for the cut. Sands is up. Oh, I don't know if he's trying to bump or redirect, but Moxon got the save. Still keeping their team with a 1-goal lead. Megalodon all the way into his own back corner. Fed it up a little bit too far. Aspect gets a pass. Megalodon kind of smashing it hard into the corner. Assassins might need to kind of compose themselves on defense here. Redwater doesn't have any boost. A good challenge from Megalodon, keeping some of that pressure away, but there's a shot. Redwater pops it up. Sands is going up, but is he late? No, he ends up beating out Moxon. I think Moxon ran out of boost. And so, but still, I feel like Assassins need to get some more pressure on Dissolve's side of the field. Otherwise, they're going to be playing catch-up in the last couple minutes. But Dissolve, they've really stepped up their gameplay in this match. And it seems like it's kind of... I mean, I don't know if you feel the same way, but it's almost like Dissolve really stepped up their gameplay even faster than what Assassins did in the previous game, and it's really working out for them.
It's that I don't want to lose, and I got nothing to lose play style where you kind of just turn the full monkey on, and you usually do catch a team on the back foot when you turn on that full monkey, and it's worked to leaps and bounds in this game for Dissolve so far.
Yeah, and right now they're just getting shot after shot, pressure after pressure. And so far, the Assassins cannot get this ball off their side of the field. Now, granted, not all of the shots that Dissolved is making are really good ones, but still, you get enough pressure, and that's going to happen.
Enough pressure on any wall, and that wall would crack. And this is a prime example. We just had a good 40 seconds of peppering shots, and yes, they were missing a lot, but eventually one's going to fall. Someone runs out of boost, and in this case, I'm pretty sure it was Sands' last back who ran out of boost, and he just couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah, so Dissolved really looking like they're trying to take this into game number 5. They do not want to lose here. I don't think any team wants to lose here. So they've got 43 seconds. They just got to hold out against 2 goals and keep it from going into overtime. Long clear from Sands here. It's not on goal. Redwater gets a pop towards the middle. Megalodon takes a shot. It's off the goal post, and Moxon gets a clear. Now Redwater's got to drop back as no one's in the goal. Try to cut that one over a little bit early, but still 2 going up for Dissolve. No one getting a shot on net. Missed opportunity to get maybe another goal and extend that lead and really secure what I feel like is going to be a Game 5 outcome anyways. But, I mean, I can't put it past any team, really. But that roller right there, just got to really compose it in the last 5 seconds. But it's not going to happen. So Dissolved have pulled it off. They've managed to stay alive, really got their gameplay solid, and they're taking it into Game 5.
Game 5, here we come. Nothing better than your first Nemesis cast being a Game 5. You get all the content today, Jeff, and excitement there. But just a great showing by Dissolve. Much more aggressive play, much more just in your face, not letting Assassins have any space to do really anything. And for Assassins, almost just sitting there sucking on their thumbs, kind of just watching, playing defense. Every time they had offense, it was pretty quick. I was going to make a bedroom joke, but I don't think I should. Yeah, Assassins, not really many passing plays. I know their only goal was off an assist, but it was just 1 or 2 shots and then back to defense for 30, 40 seconds. And you can't really do that against an aggressive, very capable of scoring dissolve team like this.
Yep. So it is going into game number 5. Assassins have got their hands full if Dissolve continues to play like that, because Assassins really looked like they were just all over the place when Dissolve really decided to hit the gas. So I'm sure that this is going to be an interesting game number 5. And it's been a great series so far. I feel like this could go either way. And both teams just need to keep an eye out and be mindful, because both teams really want to win this just as much as the other. Ooh, that cheat from Sands ends up going well for him. Redwater gets a pass towards center. Moxon clears it. Sands is dropping back. Oh, what a floater. Doesn't even hit the ceiling. Those are so hard to read when you're dropping back. Doesn't get the touch, but luckily Dissolve did not get a shot, so Sands was not punished for missing that one. They still got to get the ball off their side of the field, though. Snipe looking for the corner. Redwater's to the near post, not to the far post, and could not get the save.
Megalodon just kind of giving the ball away to Snipe, and Redwater a little overcommitted on the front post. Don't think Sands had any boost, so he went looking for boost, but if he had been looking to go back post, he might have had to save. But Dissolve now on up 1 on the series, the game, and looking to take the series home with that alone.
Already second shot coming out, comes a little bit high off of the crossbar. Megalodon trying to feed this one away. Snipe gets a demoing play. Redwater with an angle towards net, saved away by Moxon. Sands trying to follow it up. Moxon's off the back wall. Not a huge clear. Redwater couldn't get there before Snipe, so Sands is dropping back. No boost. Gets a save over to the corner. He's got Redwater. Cannot get the 50 past Moxon. Really good read. Megalodon chips it past 1, not past the second. Oh, Redwater underneath on that one. RL Aspect has a shot. Snipe looking for the bump. Doesn't get it. Sands finds the save. Really close call. I feel like also Dissolved is playing a little bit more physical, trying to disrupt that that third in the back that we saw there, and it almost ended up working out for him.
Yeah, a lot of disruption right now out of this Dissolve team. They're really, I'm going to say it, dissolving the defense right now as their demo happens. And still, Assassins not really, once again, 1 pass, 1 shot, and back to defense so far this time. Not much pressure to give, and if they're not going to give any pressure, they're not going to get a win here in Game 5.
Yeah, they definitely got to try and get something rolling for them. They got to keep the ball on Dissolve side of the field more so. That shot goes over top of Snipe, but Moxon comes in at the last second, and Snipe all the way already in midfield, so he just slams the ball even farther. You see a double commit from Sands and Redwater. I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal, but got to keep watching those. Got to make good touches and good rotations. Redwater misses his shot. Moxon has a free touch into the corner. Ooh, and almost gets the angle onto the net. I felt like that should have been a save from Megalodon. Moxon taps that one a little bit too far away. Bumping play coming out. Redwater trying to pass up the field. Megalodon looks like he was going for a demo. Can't get it. So a couple shots coming in, but so far Dissolved's defense is not letting Assassins do anything at all.
Yeah, nothing at all for the Assassins, but they are putting a little pressure on now. Maybe a goal opportunity coming, but it just feels like Dissolve's really just in the driver's seat right now of this game.
Oh, Megalodon! I wish Megalodon could have pulled that one in. He had the goal open. He pre-flipped a little bit early and sent the ball all the way across the net, the face of the net. Couldn't put it into the back. He had the shot there. Redwater looking for a solo play, almost faking out Snipe, but what a save! He even had Megalodon there in case he wanted to chip it over to him. Shots coming around all around the net from Assassins, but so far nothing is falling in. Dissolve still remain resolute under a couple of shots that Assassins are putting on their net. We'll see if Assassins can keep up that pressure. Like we said on the previous game, any amount of pressure on a wall and eventually it's going to crack. So far, Dissolved have not, and some walls are built better than others, and still they keep saving shot after shot. 1:23 left on the clock. You can really see that the Assassins are trying to turn things up. They know that time is not on their side. They know they've got to get a goal. Luckily, it's only 1 goal. It's not 2 goals yet, but there it is, right as I say it.
And there's another caster curse for you. 2 goals now. Assassins chances going. I don't know ESPN probability here, but definitely just went down a lot of their probability of winning when they couldn't find a goal in 4 minutes. Can they find two in one? We shall see.
Yeah, 1:10 left on the clock. Got to try and score 2 goals. Good kickoff coming. Good pass around towards center, but he had no one there to help. And that's cleared away by Aspect. Snipe helping it along, almost finding a double off of the corner. Moxon down to the back wall, slams it down in front of the net. Snipe shot gonna sneak right underneath the crossbar. Do you think it's sealed for Assassins at this point?
I think in my right headphone, I might have heard the lady singing. Just an unfortunate pass out. Snipe in the perfect position and sniping the upper shot. He got the first goal of the series, and he very well might have just got the last goal himself.
53 seconds left on the clock. Assassins desperately want to try and get something to fall into the net, but Dissolved have given them absolutely no hope in this matchup at all. 40 seconds left on the clock. Sands trying to get it past Moxon. Does not get it. Redwater's shot is wide to the left-hand side. Snipe off the back wall. Passing to Sands. Again, another save. That's a double. Redwater beating out Moxon. Coming around the corner. RL Aspect is there. Megalodon gets a pinch towards the center. But Snipe, really good reads from Dissolved. Coming off the back wall. Using the back of the net, too, even. What a save from Redwater. Almost thought he was going to own goal there. And pressure is still on Assassins. And that's goal number 4. I'm sorry. That's going to seal it.
Yeah, that's. I mean, statistically, it's not over. It takes 2 seconds to goal. So if Dissolve put down their controllers and gave Assassins OT, we'd see OT. But that's probably the end. And a great showing by this Dissolve team.
Honestly, it's been... Dissolve really came back strong. And... They saw what Assassins were bringing to the table. They started tightening things up, and it seemed like Assassins, I don't know if they got comfortable or if just stuff started falling apart. And they ended up losing out, which I felt like should have been theirs coming out of game 2 into game 3. I felt like they had the momentum, and then all of a sudden it just destroyed under the next 2 games, and Dissolved end up being your champions.
Yeah, it's hard when you go up 2-1 in a series. A lot of teams, my team included personally, and I know this is an issue we've been trying to work on, is when you get that series lead, you lose your aggressiveness just a little bit, and you end up playing a little more passive, and then out of nowhere, the other team comes out with nothing to lose, super aggressive, and you get knocked on your back foot. And just like in boxing, when you fall on your back foot, that's when you get the knockout blow right after that. And this was a prime example. Dissolve knocked him on the back foot and then gave him the knockout blow shortly after.
Indeed. Well, thank you so much for this opportunity. What a series to be able to cast. This was some really good Rocket League gameplay, taking it all the way to game 5. Always love it when it goes down to the last possible, wire and second. Thank you guys so much. This was such a cool event to cast.
And super glad to have you here, man.